business plans, but categorically, what is a business plan? I know that you need to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. But categorically, what does that plan consist of? You know, what should we be having, outlined in the 2 to 3 pages or the 40 pages? You know, what's in that process?
Let me address your first question first. Some of the reasons why our businesses fail, number one is lack of support. When you look at other ethnic groups, their dollar turns over somewhere between 8 to 12 times in their own community, which means that if I get $1 today, I'm spending it with 8 to 12 other Chaldeans, Arabs, Chinese, Koreans. With Jews, it's about 13 times that their dollar turns over before it goes in somebody else's hands. With ours, it's barely 1 time. Okay, so when the most, we spend about $1 trillion a year annually. About 98% are spent with people that don't look like us. 95% with European Americans, 3% with other ethnic groups, 2% with all people. So one of the main reasons why we're going out of business is because of lack of support from our own community. One of the other main reasons that we're going out of business is, first of all, many of us don't understand why we need to support our own businesses. See, other ethnic groups, they have the advantage of having their culture intact, and they utilize their language and their culture to fight for scarce resources and wealth in America. Unfortunately, in our culture, we think that we have equality, and we think that other ethnic groups should stand with us and to continue to fight for equality, things of that nature. We see one of the biggest problems is that we don't understand how the game is played, and we don't understand the rules of the game. So we keep losing the game. You know, I liken it to football. We confuse a first down with a touchdown, and then when we make a first down, we wonder why we don't get any points on the scoreboard. We don't understand the rules of the game. Okay, this is what happens. Every other ethnic group that comes to this country, they understand the rules of the game. They use their language and culture they have an identity, and they use their language and culture to fight for scarce resources and economics, to control the economics in their own community, and they aren't trying to integrate with anybody. Okay, Koreans don't come spend money in our businesses, but we go buy our hair from them. We go buy our hair supply products from them. Okay, they took over our industry. There's an excellent documentary. You can watch it on YouTube. I have clips of it on my YouTube channel. It's called The Takeover, how Koreans took over the black hair care industry. And it shows you step by step how they took over the hair care industry, how they started with the manufacturing of products, how they then took over the beauty supply stores, things like that, how they've taken over the nail salons, and now they're starting to open up beauty supply. They took over the nail salons, now they're starting to open up hair salons also. Okay, so we have lack of support. We have not understanding how the rules are played, but also one thing that I see firsthand is a lot of us are totally ill-equipped to become entrepreneurs. And this goes back to me saying that if you have not taken an entrepreneurship class in the last, say, 2 or 3 years, you should definitely take one. At a community college, something like that, you should definitely take an entrepreneurship class, because things change so quickly, technology changes so quickly, and you're going to learn a lot of information in that class that you can utilize to keep you in business so that you make a profit. Okay, a lot of mistakes you're going to learn in that class, what those mistakes are, you're going to learn how not to make those mistakes. Okay.
I also wanted to say